the later era, so all the kind of recorded stuff, you know, the kind of stuff that they never played in concert. This is the concert. Are you with us? If you want to have a dance, feel free. We've got a bit of space down the front here for some dancers if you want to do that. Work off your dinner. This is one from 1964 that we're going to carry on with now. It's one that's called I Feel Fine. Everybody feel that? We can feel it. And they always seem to put the theatre at the front of the ship where there's the most movement. And it's not easy taking that. We bow after every song, as did the Beatles. And it's never easy, especially at sea when there's a bit of movement. There can be a bit... in Cuban heel boots as well, you know. So. Right, so we're going to do a Beatles song for you. So you shake your hair and do the woo, all that. This one that's called From Me to You.
Just
there were some people dancing up there in the seats.
Hey!
If you want to bring it down here, feel free. If you want to have a dance to us, then you can come down here and dance to this next one that you can't dance to.
It's an album track, this one. In fact, it was on an album in Britain. I think it was in Britain anyway. The album was called Rubber Soul, and I don't know what it was called in America. Hey! He can do that. No, you can't. I'll let you know because I've got a guitar in front of you, right? So I think it was called Rubber Soul in America as well. So we're going to do a song that was written by John, especially for that album, and he was going through a bit of a hard time. It was worse than that. He was deciding that he might be leaving his wife. He put a bit of weight on.
Been on a cruise ship for 12 days. We don't need to take a break, do we? Nobody's hungry. We don't. Probably have eaten in like 10 minutes. Don't want anybody passing out through hunger, do we?
And the thing is, the more they dance, the more you can eat, actually, as well. You know, get rid of the calories. So, have a listen to the words of this one from Rubber Soul. John's singing about himself. This one's called Nowhere Man.
He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man means listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your He's as blind as he can be, just sees what he wants to see. Nowhere man, can you see me at all? Nowhere man, don't worry, take your time, don't hurry, leave it all till somebody else lends you a hand. Doesn't have a point of view, knows not where he's going to. Isn't he a bit like you and me? Nowhere man, please listen. You don't know what you're missing. Nowhere man, the world is at your command. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land, making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Making all his nowhere plans for nobody. Thank you to the dancers there. Give them a big round of applause, you dancers. And thank you for dancing to us as well, because you probably don't know any of these songs, so we appreciate you coming down and having a dance. We've noticed some people taking photos and videos, by the way. No, we don't mind. For the cast production shows, they say don't use photography, and that's for copyright reasons. And also, because if you use a flash photography, there's a lot going on stage here. There's a lot of actors and, you know, like acrobats. Did anybody see the show, the Aladdin show?
Yeah!
What about that carpet? I can do that. No, but they're, you know, they're acrobatic. They're doing these kind of things. If you use a flash, then you can daze them and the carpet will fall off the end of the stage, which doesn't make for a great show. But we're already quite dazed and confused up here anyway, so flash away.
With your phone.
Yeah,
Come on, family show.
oh, whatever. No, we don't mind, but if you are going to take a photo, videos we can do nothing about. If you want to take a video, then that's absolutely fine. You can post it on our social media. But photos, we'd rather you don't do that while we're singing. And the other reason for that is because you'll end up with action shots. Take a picture of anybody who's singing and they're all like...
Give him a chance, he's trying to work with what he's got, you know.
But if you do want a photo, then the best time to do it is either in between the songs or in a guitar solo, because then we can move away from the microphones and pose a nice looking one like that. Much nicer on Facebook. Or Insta, on your Insta.
This next number we're going to do for you was from an album called A Hard Day's Night. Yes. And it was actually the Beatles held the top 5 positions on the Billboard charts in 1964. It's never been repeated, and this was one of the top 5. I hope you all know it, and I hope you all get up and have a dance to it. Even if you don't want to come down the front, just stand up where you're sitting, basically, and have a bop. So we'll do this one for you from 1964. This one's called Can't Buy Me Love. Can't buy me love, love, can't buy me love. Why you gonna bring my friend? It makes you feel alright. Get you anything, my friend, it makes you feel alright. 'Cause I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love. If you want a lot to give, say you love me too. I may not have a lot to give, what I got I'll give to you. I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love, can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so, can't buy me love. No, 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 no. Say you don't need no diamond rings, and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want the kind of things the money just can't buy. I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love. Can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so. Can't buy me love. No, 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 no. Say you don't need no diamond rings, and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want the kind of things the money just can't buy. I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love, can't buy me love, love, can't buy me love. Let me do a little slow one. Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to do a little slow one now. We thought we'd do just one slow one in our performance. Just to slow the show down, just for one song, just to give you a break from the dancing. Did anybody see the Ed Sullivan Show? Yeah. The one, yeah, preferably the one with the Beatles on. If you saw the one with the Jackson 5, that's no use to us. No, the Beatles performed on the Ed Sullivan Show was a light variety program in the 60s and 70s. And yeah, the Beatles performed on there 3 times. Once, are we in from New York? Once in New York, they played in Washington, D.C. And they also performed in Miami Beach. Anyone from Miami? and also, anybody from Canada? We performed in Toronto as well. So we're going to do one from the Miami Beach show. And the Beatles arrived in America in 1964. And this is a true story. People think that I'm making this up as a joke, but it's not. When the Any road? We're going to do one now from the Miami Beach show. And this is a nice little slow one. This is a ballad that's called This Boy. Thank you very much.
That's the wrong show.
Okay, back to the dancing now, okay? You've had your break. We're going to do this one, which is the title track of the Beatles' first film.
Starts with a very famous opening chord that we're going to try and perform for you. And just to let you know, by the way, I didn't mention it yesterday evening, I forgot. But this evening, I'll just let you know exactly what you're hearing, because everything that you see us doing is what John and Paul played on stage and on record. So, bass guitar, rhythm guitar, the vocals is all live, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the track that we play along to for George and Ringo, the lead guitar and the drums, they're not karaoke tracks. We didn't cheat, we didn't download them or anything. We had them specially made. We did, by one fella. And he's actually my little brother. He's a drummer and a guitarist, and he's actually on the cruise with us. And I'm sure you'll agree he's done a great job, if you wouldn't mind. Giving a big round of applause to my little brother. That's him!
Hi, thank you. I think you forgot something else last night as well. Weren't you meant to give a shout out?
Oh, yeah, we'll do this next song, I think. Maybe, I think. Don't concentrate on the words, because I'm just throwing it out there, basically. Have we got the two Amelias in? I knew they wouldn't come. I knew
They didn't come back because you didn't give them a shout out.
What?
They didn't come back because you never gave them a shout out last night. Oh well. We'll do it for the rest of you then. A great one to dance to from 1964. This one's called A Hard Day's Night. It's been a hard day's night, and I'm working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get up to you, I find the things that you do make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get your money to buy a thing, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So I let you down, 'cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. And a hard day's night, and I'm working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get up to you, I find the things that you do make me feel alright. So I let you down, 'cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. It's been a hard day's night, and I'm working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get up to you, I find the things that you do make me feel alright. You know I feel alright. You know I feel alright.
Thank you. Let's ask the kids, did you know that song? Right, anybody under 10, give us a scream if you knew that song. Oh, good stuff. You've been brought up well.
Don't quiet him down. That's one of the things, well, we're missing two things up here. But one of the other things that we're missing from you is the screaming. Now that's wooing. It's not woo! It's a big yeah, where did that come from? Do that again but louder. Yeah, that's the screaming. It's the scream, and we try and get you to do it, you know. We'd like all the kids to give us a big scream after 3. Are you ready? The loudest, like, blood-curdling scream you can possibly conjure. Are you ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's the way it used to be at Beatles concerts. You couldn't hear a thing.
Now, if you can keep that up for the next 10 minutes, parents are going, what are you doing? There's method in my madness. If we get to scream for like 10 minutes, have you all been told, shh, 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 quiet, shh, during this cruise, all the kids, shh. Well, this is your opportunity to raise the roof and scream and get it all out. Parents are still going, what are you doing? But if they scream for the next 10 minutes solid, then you'll get peace for the rest of the cruise, because their voices will be gone. So let's do it.
Right, we're going to do the title of the Beatles' second film. Anyone know what that was called?
Well done.
Good, because usually we get shouts of Yellow Submarine. We don't do Yellow Submarine. Not at all, because first and foremost, Ringo's not here to sing it. And secondly, it's rubbish. So we don't do that. So, I'm sure you'll agree. So we're going to crack on with this next one from 1960. We don't do
sailed to sea, and it's old as of his life, in the land of submarines. So we sailed into the sun, till we all gone bald. True story.
Are you finished?
No, not finished, British. Step too far, was it? Okay, yes, well, we're not doing that one, Yellow Submarine, but well done for singing. Well done, you. So now that your voices are all warmed up, we want you to sing along with this next one. Will you sing? Yeah! You're all going to know the words. It's the title of the Beatles' second film. Let's see you sing along with this one. It's called Help. Oh, help! I need somebody. Help! Not just anybody. Help! You know I need someone. Help! When I was young, so much younger than today, never needed anybody's help in any way. I'm crazy, I'm so self-assured. Now I'm into my mind, I've opened up the doors. You say, help me if you can. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? My life has changed in so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in days. Oh, I'm living now and I feel so insecure. Now that I can do life I've never done before. She said, help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? Okay, you're on your own this time. Let's see you sing. When I was younger, so much younger than today, never needed anybody. And now these days are gone, you know I'm so self-assured. Now I've changed my mind, I've opened up the door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being around. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me, help me, help me. Thank you, dancers. That was marvelous.
Singing was great, dancing was rubbish. Ladies and gentlemen, it's come to that time of the evening where we're going to do 4 hours of comedy and magic. No, it has come to that time of the evening. We've got to love you and leave you. But before we go, could you give a big round of applause for some people working on our behalf? I think you've got the names written on your hand or you remember them or something.
I don't. But if you'd give a big round of applause, please, for Tim on sound. Tom on sound. I said Timmy. Tom on sound. We've got Maria up on lights and Mario backstage. A big round of applause for you.
So we're going to leave you with this one, but it's that old-fashioned thing that they do, you know, it's where we say, ladies and gentlemen, this is our final song. And then we do the song, and we take a bow, and we run to the dressing room, and I don't know why I'm pointing that way, it's on deck 10 on this ship. But we can hopefully hear you screaming and shouting and going crazy, then we've got to come running all the way back down.
And it could take a while because he actually runs like that.
So we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to do this final song for you, and then we're going to take a bow, and then we're just going to hide. We usually got big guitar amps that we can hide behind, but
We'll find somewhere.
we'll find somewhere. And then we'll hide, and then you scream and shout, we'll go crazy. We'll come back out looking all shocked and stunned as if we weren't expecting it, and then we do another song. So do that. In fact, we'll have a trial run very quickly. Big scream from everybody. 1, 2, 3! Do that at the end of this song and we'll come all the way back down from deck 10. Thanks once again for joining us down here in the Walt Disney Theatre. And we're on the ship for another couple of days, so if you do see us, we'll look completely different. You are? Oh yeah, of course, there's two very important people that we've actually forgot to thank. If you will, give a big round of applause for your assistant cruise director and your cruise director. That's Joshua and Jimmy.
Okay, don't forget to scream at the end, or maybe you can entice us back for another one. We've been Just John and Paul. Thank you for joining us here in the Walt Disney Theatre. We're going to finish off with this one. It's called She Loves You. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. You think you've lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday, yeah. The two she's thinking of, and she told me what to say, yeah. She said she loved you, and you know that can't be bad. Yeah, she loves you, and you know you should be glad. She said you hurt her so, she almost lost her mind, but now she said she knows you're not the hurt kind. She said she loved you, and you know that can't be bad. If she loves you, and you know you should be glad. Ooh, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. You know it's up to you. I think it's only fair. Pride can hurt you too. Apologize to her because she loves you. And you know that can't be bad. But she loves you, and you know you should be glad. Ooh, she loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're just John and Do you guys want to hear one more? I couldn't hear you. Do you want to hear one more? Coming back down from deck 10. Give it up for Just John and Paul.
Wow. Thank you, Jimmy. That's one heck of a run. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're absolutely shocked and stunned to be back down here for another song. We could hear you screaming up on deck 10. Thank you so much. We're going to leave you with this next number, and we want you all to sing along. Will you sing? Yeah! That's maybe half of you.
Wait, hold on, mate. We do want you to sing.
We do.
But as well as that, we've been dropping some kind of subtle hints about having a dance here tonight to all of you.
Hardly subtle.
Well, you know. So we've been hinting at it, and you've not really taken it up on it. So we're going to insist now. Lock the doors. No, when it's in a theatre setting like this, we can understand, you know, because if you might be in the middle there and want to have a dance, and you've got to kind of amongst everybody, you know. And so what we usually say is get up and just have a dance where you are, you know, just stand up in your seats and have a dance. But there's a problem with that, and where's the British people? That's usually the problem.
He'll explain. You're going to get us kicked off this shit.
What I mean is, the British people are known for being, you know, we apologise for everything. You're coming in the row and you stand on our toe, and we go, oh, sorry, stood on my toe. But, and what happens is we say get up and have a dance just where you are, and the British people think, yeah, but the people behind me won't be able to see. Which is very nice, very polite. But it's their problem. So what we're going to do for this next song is we're going to get everybody on their feet, okay? Everybody. We're going to finish this show off with a dance. Everybody on your feet, and we're going to dance to this last song, yes? Okay. Thank you so much for joining us here in the Walt Disney Theatre. We've been Just John and Paul. Enjoy the rest of your cruise, the rest of your vacation, and we'll hopefully see you again soon. This is one that's called I Saw Her Standing There. Let's dance! 1, 2,